welcome to Asylum Atelier. Welcome to our creative discourse. Welcome to my studio. I'm happy to be here again today in a really cold studio where again my camera is frozen. It's a very low battery, so if this stream is going to be cut off again abruptly, unexpectedly, it's due to my complete lack of competence or incompetence rather to operate any electronic devices and making sure that they are in their best. So my apologies, but I did not account for that again. So it's cold, that's what I have to say, but it's a beautiful weather. So it's going to be a good day to work. I can't really find any excuses. There's maybe could be little less shiny today because it's reflecting the orangeness again a lot into the studio, but that's really I'm just being annoying unnecessarily right now. So it's going to be a cool day to paint, and I'm going to continue working on my Cyril and Methodius project here, and again in the title I put that it's going to be composition and design, and the reason is that where's my pointy stick? There it is. Here, let me get it. It's just and the reason why I put in a title that it's composition and design, it's because I am really getting used to this composition. And when I say used to, I think that that's the stage when I'm starting to be satisfied with what I see from how would I put this? Well, there is a lot of things, there are a lot of things that we together move, adjust, painted over, completely erased, so on and so forth. So there is a lot of work and a lot of thought in these three fragments of a larger piece here. And when I said that I'm getting used to it, it means that I'm starting to see that bigger picture a little clearer, and I'm getting used to the fact that yes, probably this is the final stage of adjusting, and I'm just going to go with simply painting and improving details, or actually harmonies, and by adding details, improving composition that way. But I think when it comes to like a formal division, I think I'm very close to where I want to be. So that's what I said that I'm getting used to. I didn't mean that I'm bored. It's just more that visually I'm getting that kind of a better feeling about what I see. I'm still bothered by the hand, so I have to design the hand. And then we have to go through portraits, of course, and feet positions, and also this guy, and figured out how he's leaning exactly, where this leg is going to be. I think I'm just going to give him a knee right here. I'm feeling like knee, so like he's stepping down. It was what I was mentioning yesterday, to give him kind of a different vibe. I think that what we did yesterday here with these marks starting to work, because everything was like this, so just moving and creating little calmer horizontal kind of helps, because I had a lot of these diagonals here, forced diagonals or forced. It's not forced diagonals. These are uh, uh, um, they're not forcing your eye. They are leading your eye to move in a certain direction. So it was very active. Plus the composition, everything was pushed here. So I think that the decision that we made to make this a little calmer, a little less, little less pronounced. I think it's starting to pay off a little bit when it comes to overall composition. Still, I have a couple problems with the decision, because even though I and this is this goes back to my personal preference, and that's why it might be not necessarily difficult, but it might be challenging for me to make the decision. Is that I am looking at this and I see a lot of nice things in the saturation and you know, switches between warm and cool variations. But then for some reason it's just, and it's not like it's a problem, it's not a problem. Somehow visually it's making it a little more like, we know that it's allegory, right? So there's no, but it's making it more like a celebration, which is great. However, making it feel like a celebration it's not necessarily the effect that I'm going for. That's how I put it, and it's not about that. You know, I would be against a simple happy narrative. No, it's more about I wanted to be happy, which is cool. And that's the balance that I'm looking for. That I'm again from you know, returning to a yesterday comment that I'm overthinking it. But yes, I might be overthinking it, or actually I am overthinking it. That's for sure. There's no doubt about that. But I'm looking at that like do I like a little bit more like that cooler, more chromatic green? Do I like a warmer, more chromatic green? Do I like a cooler, less chromatic green? I don't know. I like them all there. So maybe that would be a good. The only issue right now when I'm looking at this, compositionally, the only issue that I have right now is that and as a compositionally, it's not the problem. It's just me looking at this right now. The only problem is that I have this division right here, right between the canvases. I like how it's composed here. I like how it's composed here. I like how it works together. Only if this line wouldn't be here. Because that line is creating, it's emphasizing that division there unnecessarily. And what I don't want to have, I don't want to have them connected from one side and from the other side, because I want to create a little bit of space there, like a little pause. That's something to take into consideration as well, looking at this right now. I don't know. I'm kind of a, and you know, again, it's a compositional thing, and it's not an error. It's just an adjustment that needs to be done. Or you know, I have to come up with that solution or how to solve that problem. But again, this might be only my problem because I'm looking at this, or I have been looking at this for a long time. And I'm starting to look, and I'm starting to find, I am searching for the problems where they're not, and perhaps not addressing the ones that I have there. That might be one of the one of the things. That's probably the truth, the latter one. Anyway. Good tea. All right. Yeah. So that's what's up. Again, long intro, unnecessary. Me rambling. It's just, it almost feel, I'm looking at it through the, I'm just trying to see what you see. I'm looking at the screen on the monitor right now. And it almost looks like, not almost, it looks like, I like this because of the saturation. It just gives that pop. This looks a little bit more believable. And it kind of creating that kind of a contrast between these two opposing ones, which make this looks kind of okay on the screen. I don't think it looks as as active in real life as you see it on the screen. I think that, not I think, I see it on the screen on my screen, over-exaggerated, for sure. And then there is another thing. Is it me or is it... This is what I'm seeing right now, which is kind of fun. And that might be a problem. Yeah. I think for some reason, not for some reason, this is again my brain. Check this out. I think that this shape right here, I created this right here. That's how I felt that this isn't working right now with our sunflowers. Because again, this is being repeated right here. And I'm looking at that and I see, like, when I look really, really far, and this is why you have to look on your work from really, really far away. So luckily I can, right now when it's on the camera, I can just make it really, really small. So I can see this, like you can see, like this is like, there's a darker shape right here. Even my brush strokes, I can kind of following them here, and same is happening here. They're going this way. Same, I'm doing the same thing here, but just that it's like I'm mirroring it more than anything else, and that's what I don't like compositionally. It's almost like that, yeah. It is. All right, so that has to be changed. Okay, cool. And I think that that's okay, because I can work on it around here. I'll fix this. I think I like right now the moment when I change the position of his feet and the movement, that he's leaning a little bit more towards here. So he probably could help him holding this in that case, which would, oops, okay, my bad, which would put him on a, visually, which would put him slightly different orientation. Like maybe he's trailing behind as well, right? So that could be, well, trailing, I mean that he's not, you remember I was explaining this, he's not on this line right here, but maybe he's slightly a little bit more, behind this foot, it's forward. So it's kind of they're repeating this kind of a thing, which is not bad. I wouldn't mind that, because that's the same thing that is just going to help to describe what they are doing by just giving you a little bit more of that kind of a movement information. I think, I'm not sure, but I think that that's what's happening right now. That's how I feel. Because I don't want to have him I want to have him leaning this way rather than this way, because then they're going to look like he's leaning this way, he's leaning this way, he's leaning this way, this is going this way, and then it's going that. It's kind of wobbles and repeats itself. So I don't think I like that that much. When I'm, and I don't like it strictly speaking formal, like a formal compositional ideas. Let's check it in a mirror. Yeah. Yeah, that's something that I was not really, I was not taking this into consideration. And it goes back to the fact that, I like to work with larger canvas if I need to adjust something, because I wish I could put this guy even maybe a little lower and closer to them. Yeah. Maybe I don't need to. Maybe I can just make it. Okay, maybe I don't have to do that. Maybe I can just simply, okay, all right. Let me see. Um, I'm thinking that I could connect this guy a little bit more with them. So that's going to give him a chance to, well, definitely. Let's just, this is high. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I need to make that even bigger. That's okay, that's fine. That's still, you know, that's still just the beginning stage. Okay, all right, so that's something that needs to be. I have to deal with, needs to go away. Yeah, I know I'm talking too much about this right now, but it's, there it is. That's one of those moments, the decisions that decisions. I have to make a decision. Yeah, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint. All right, I'm going to work. Right, I'm going to move from here to there. That's what I'm going to do, because that's, remember that movement that we were talking about. So let's just work on that movement. Because that's something that I'm missing. That's something that I'm missing for sure. Just a second. Excuse me. Okay. You know these days when it's so cold, like it's right now for me, that I feel like, I feel that my nose is cold. All right, two gloves. So let's see what's that about. All right, and I think I should probably bring this higher up. Yeah. For a little bit. I hope it's not going to fall. And work on this, on that part a bit. Yeah. problem is right now here that it has a little glare, but not from the floor, but from a window. Yeah, I don't think I would be able to do anything about that. Or maybe this. It seems like two gloves are your new tradition now. It used to be one. Yeah, it's like, because it's a serious business. Two gloves, it's a serious business right now. We're getting really into it. I don't know. It's just, my skin is getting worse and worse. So I was thinking that I should protect it as much as possible. So I'm using two gloves. I wanted to say something extremely disturbing. So let me maybe experiment with the grass a little bit more today. Because I was thinking about that. Yeah, winter always makes skin worse for me as well. And I'm curious. No, I can't say that. What I wanted to. But about that winter, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just getting really annoying. But it's okay. You know, what are you going to do? I want to paint, so. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to move around here and I'm going to create something that's going to help me to push that movement that I was talking about. Maybe less detail and maybe creating a little bit, make it a little bit more graphic. That might be cool. So I've started painting, so it's all good. Okay, so you're painting? That's cool. That's awesome. That's what I'm talking about. So I should start painting as well. I'm wasting my time. Thinking about I'm thinking whether should I or should it? Is it not necessary? Like I'm trying to think like how much, because there is something that it's not necessarily missing, but something that I enjoy hearing, reading what you are saying though. So no worries. I'm kind of proud of my new approach with my palette. I start with the cheapest pigments if I can get away with them, but it's there as a saturation I can't reach with them. Then I add other pigments. That's super cool. That's way to go. That is way to go. I think for plein air, though, I like more colors available, so I can just paint fast. LOL. Uh, that's See. This is something that I am kind of, I'm fighting in myself as well. So it's actually awesome that you're bringing it up because I wanted to actually bring it up myself anyway. But I was just thinking about that, how, and this is like a repeating theme, how easy and difficult simultaneously it is to work with a limited palette. And when I say work and easy simultaneously, I say, or what I mean specifically is that you can get a, just a second, I have to adjust my mic. It's does not want to cooperate. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, about the limited palette. So here is something that you might have encountered as well, and something that I was, talking about before the mic situation. So having a limited palette can get you a nice, kind of a cool result very quickly, right? So it's kind of a very nice and kind of a quick step where you can see immediately what's working and what doesn't, which is awesome, which is extremely beneficial. So you don't have to be, agonizing over all these different choices of pigments. And then there is a difficult part. That's kind of scary. Scary, I don't know if scary is the right word, but it's challenging. And that is push that limited palette to another level. Yeah, not many things are that saturated anyway, so why do I have to constantly desaturate it when I have cheaper pigments for it all? Yeah. Absolutely, that's just well, okay, just to, satisfy everybody. Maybe if it's, like you can do it purposely because you are looking for some specific effect. So Okay, then. All right, what am I going to do here? Maybe I could just, I could draw a little bit of like a land. It's extremely interesting to me that whenever I see a like a paint, whenever I see painting that is just fresh and simple, and pigment is just thrown around very quickly and kind of effortlessly. So I want to go for that kind of approach. And then when I see it on the painting, I feel excited. And then I want to take another step. And it almost feels like I cannot control it in the next stage. How would I don't think this makes sense. I know what has to be done. I know that this and this needs to be adjusted. I also know that this and that could be a good way to adjust it for some reason. You know, that inner doubt, am I just doubting, like, why am I, maybe I should do something else. I don't know. Anyway, it's just me rambling about random stuff, so don't listen to me. Okay, I need that Martian. That's okay, I can't listen anyway. Oh, you're just making, I'll shut up and paint as well. I'm laughing and you're again making these inner jokes, inner circle jokes. But it's very cool. I'm sorry. I'm just. I am talking less as well today, because I am. First of all, it's really cold, so I think I'm frozen. And the second thing is that I feel um, I'm in the stage of thinking and correcting and composing or whatever would be that. Drink more warm tea. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. I don't know. It's just I feel I have a slightly less energy for some reason. So let's get into it. Let's just have fun. Deep, 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 deep. Well, I'm searching for some, different rhythms. I want to see, if I can create some different movement um, through there. Maybe that way. So I could push this area right here. Let this one go here. Hmm. I'm, I'm thinking that yeah, that might be the issue right now that I'm seeing here. Yeah. Okay. Well, check this out. I think that I'm just giving it half and half again. Yeah, so I have to bring something here for sure. So it's cool if this is going to be darker, because what I'm thinking about, like, look at this diagonal right now. The diagonal, it's going like so, this way. and then I'm cropping it right here, and it almost feels like it's a crop the same way right here. So I have this distance right here, same than this distance right there, right? So you're kind of starting to feel that it's, again, that half and half. Um, um, Half dark or half black, half white, kind of a situation when we think about, or half positive space, half negative space, right? So that's what, and it doesn't feel right. Yeah, that's why it doesn't feel right. Okay. We could push that. We could make that lighter. Okay. I'm thinking if we don't have a transition there. Or maybe it's way too close to this. Maybe I could push it a little bit higher up. A little bit more there. Okay, hear me out on this. This might be, well, let me show you what I mean. I'm thinking about, I mean, I'm looking right now at this as again, as a single, a separate painting, right? And okay, maybe I could change this a little bit. Right, I want to create a little bit more of that. Okay, so let's try that. Let's see what's gonna happen. And I can push this. You can just go like so. hope it's not going to fall down on me. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking about. I could push it this way, create like a little let's see whether or not this is going to work. I don't know. This is just me experimenting with ideas. So, Bed Painting Friday. Okay, so let's, what I'm thinking about is just, creating some kind of a terrain, you might want to say. know that it looks extremely weird right now. I understand that, but what I'm trying to do is really, again, um, searching for that for that kind of an abstract random shapes. So I can create a little bit more of a like a kind of an abstract terrain. Okay, so it could go that way or that way. All right, so let's push it a little bit more. Towards the warmth. And slightly darker. So I'm thinking maybe I could create a yeah, that might work actually. What I'm doing right now, I'm really trying to design a terrain and the way how it could fold and move. You know, like when you think about that like because this is, you know, this would be a flat terrain, but then it could go this way and down and up, and you know, it could have like these uneven surfaces. And I'm trying to wave it in, or to help it to push it, because I want to make sure that he has enough space in that. So so maybe these guys are, and then it's dropping this direction. I don't know. It's just an idea. And I think I should choose desaturated, yeah. But I'm thinking about this being maybe a little too much. I don't know. Let me see. Let me just throw some of this pigment there. Maybe a little bit more of that. Okay, not bad. I think that's a kind of a nice, nice green there. A little bit here. Or we could carry some kind of a, I'm thinking maybe some kind of a, this is wrong right here. That's for sure because it's kind of hitting the same. Right, and let's put that, let's put that, I'm thinking what brush should I use for that? It doesn't really matter because I'm just going to, so I'm thinking about this, like right here, he's holding that whatever stick is in his hand. Yeah, this is going to work. The problem is right now that he is the distance. Yep. Okay, so this needs to go more forward and less in the back. Somehow I think I made it a little too long. Let's end it here. This right now it looks too short. Huh. Interesting. But what I could do here is to create a I'm just trying to analyze that. You know, what would be the best flow for the painting right now? And I know that I'm quiet, and the reason why I'm quiet is because there's, there's a, I don't even know how to say that. There's a bunch of things that goes through my mind right now that it's kind of, So maybe I could completely desaturate that. That's what I'm thinking, that I could just completely desaturate that. Yeah, and perhaps here it should be, maybe this should be dark. Maybe this shouldn't be light here. Yeah. Yeah, this could stay kind of dark. This could stay. Hey man, how's it going? This could stay. What if I hit this with a little bit of white? Got a hair in my. No, no way. It has to be a little less saturated. Of what I'm doing right now, I'm just trying to find an idea of what to do with that background. This seems to be darker though, as a value. So I could potentially go lighter. somewhere around here. Interesting. I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Maybe I could incorporate these here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this guy. Not necessarily get rid of him, but you know, push him into the background a little bit more. Which is a kind of a weird, it has a kind of a weird shape to it right now. For some reason, I'm not digging it. There's something is not right. I have no idea. Okay, so I'm thinking we could have this, and this. I'm just trying to figure it out the palette. And when I say figured out the palette, I'm just trying to find the connection. Like I want to transition from that dark shape. And I'm not sure right now if I should just go and create, like, let's say, a really hard edge right there just to show the clear definition. Maybe, I don't know. It just seems right to me that way. Wow, okay. Could this be like even smaller? Let me see this. Yeah, definitely. This needs to be adjusted because right now it just doesn't look right to me. It's going up, up, up. And then straight. And then straight. Okay. Okay, so that could work. That could actually work. I mean, I could push it that direction. So get rid of this. Yeah, that could actually work. So it's this way. Then we're going this direction right here. Okay, all right. Let me see. Let me see if I can make it work. Okay, I don't know if this is working or not. Let me just move it next to it. For a while I know I zoned out. I apologize, but this is when you start daydreaming, this is what's gonna happen. Okay, I think kind of there, maybe, perhaps, to see what's going on here. Okay, yeah, right now it looks better. It looks more abstract, more chaotic. I was wondering, like, what's the situation here? And I think that Yeah, it is better when it comes to abstract shapes and just movement and that kind of quality, or that type of quality. But it's still not what I'm looking for. Still not what I am looking for. And then maybe okay, that and this has to go. Okay, I know this bothers me, so I have to get rid of it. I'm sorry. It just cannot be like a. I just need to soften that edge because that was just too much. And right now it looks weird as hell. Okay, all right. So these are the problems that I have right now. Or problems, well, let's call them issues. No, let's call them I don't know, difficulties. So maybe if I push that, I'm thinking, what could I do? So you see right now, this and that are in the same, like this and this is the same thing. Okay, so maybe no, it has to go all the way up here, 100%, 100%. So I almost feel like we need another, Okay, so today that's a challenging day. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure how. Okay, there is a solution there. think I'm stuck. I think I'm stuck. You can do it. I'm pretty sure I can't do it, but I don't know if I want to anymore. I'm just joking. I'm just kidding. I'm just yeah. Too many variables at this point that I have to take into consideration. Yeah, and it's not as easy as it looks like, for me especially. And it also might be because of going from I'm just trying to go from out of that, darker paintings, go into these lighter paintings. You made me think of a gif where Sponge Guy just lay down and bury himself, sort of like a meme about giving up. I don't know if I know that that meme. I have to. Let me think. Do I remember that? Should I Google it? I should probably Google it. Give me a second. Since you're making fun of me, let me see it. Let me see it. This is just the most annoying thing. It's just trying to type. I found it. May I post a link? I guess you may post a link. I don't know. I hope it's not going to get you a timeout. I hope not. You risk it? Okay, all right. Let's go. Let's go. It's working. It's working. Yeah, I guess this is me not being able to. Okay, I see. Okay, awesome. All right. So you meant SpongeBob. I was like, what Sponge Guy? I was like, okay, SpongeBob. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Exactly. Oh, I don't feel like I'm giving up necessarily. It's just there are certain things that I really, really, I feel like I'm very close to figuring them out, and they just feel so far away, so distant right now. I know they are there, but let me just maybe make more tea. I'll be right back. Just give me a second. All right, I'm back in business of painting, I guess. Warm tea. Oh, I forgot to turn off the light. No. Ta-da. It's so cold here in studio that there is like I feel I feel like when I talk, the warmth of of my breath is just creating kind of a condensation on the tip of my nose. It's just, I feel like I'm outside, and I feel like I just want to use a tissue every 5 seconds. So that's what's happening in my studio right now. I should probably. It was really last couple of days was really cold here. I think it's because it's really bright sky, ideal for painting, right? But it's just making temperature drop really low. So yeah, that's what's up in here. All right, so maybe I should incorporate that idea of a. I was playing with the idea of a crossroads because I found crossroads interesting. I'm just thinking where do I have. If I have that sketch, whether or not I have that sketch, I'm not sure. Let me see. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. I was thinking about something, along the lines of um, yeah, that's probably one bad thing about clear sky in winter. Yeah, clear sky in winter means it's gonna be really cold. It's gonna be really cold. But what I'm trying to say is, I was thinking about a like a crossroads. I have it in my sketch, but right now I'm thinking about maybe like something that it ties them together. I'm thinking, what would that be? I'm looking for some element. Um, because there could be a crossroad, there could be like a little, like a sign, um, uh, something that kind of, that they are on the road. They're, it's not a random walk. Um, thinking that maybe I could do like a grass and a little, like these, like plants that they are, uh, going out, like, because some of the grass is longer, some it's shorter, um, to give them something in their way. And I've mentioned this multiple times before, like on the other side as well. I'm just trying to see. Maybe I'm just again slightly overcomplicating it. So these guys could be all in, like they could all have that little, like a, you know what I mean. Like I'm thinking, there's a something here. So I go over here, or over this area, and this might be like a kind of that rougher terrain that we talked about. So it gives like a little bit more like a wild kind of area, same as on the other side. I can maybe form something there. Again, only because I want to create a little bit of interest on that side. But I have to work. Yeah, I have to go a little darker. I mean, you always have like these random twigs and light and so on and so forth. Like there's like a bunch of random different things that could be there. Like in these moments, this is something that watercolors or watercolorists they could do, like these beautiful. I always love when watercolorists are making a like these weather scenes, and especially when it's like a rainy day, because it's just somehow watercolors are so good for that. But I think I can manage this. Like a kind of a feeling of a the only thing that I need to have is this has to go. This has to go high up here. I don't know. It's just absolute must for me. That it's going this way. It's absolute must. For some reason, I have to have it this way. I don't know why. Yeah. And then I also feel that maybe I should go okay, and this is what I was worried about, that my camera, like I mentioned, is so cold here. Again, my camera died. So I think that we will have to end up sooner today. I'm so sorry, guys. It's annoying. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going. I just placed a little light spot in that background. I'll just watch you mixing colors on the palette. Give you camera break. I lost. Yeah. No, it's just I don't know. It's probably my. Maybe it's my unawareness of what's happening around me. All right, guys. I'm really sorry for this. I'm not gonna bother you. No longer today, since this happened. I'm gonna try to figure it out. I'm gonna sketch something out and see what's gonna happen. If I'm being honest, I'm kind of surprised myself. I just got kind of I just got frozen, but I'm already back in track in what I wanted to do. It kind of it was kind of a surprising, but then right now I'm stopping because technical difficulties. But I'm going to definitely sketch a little bit of that foliage or like a plant or like a grass that it's underneath them, earth, and work with that. And I placed like a little light mark, so I think that might be a problem, that I don't have enough light in the where the areas with the darks are. Well, I explain what I mean tomorrow. So I'm sorry, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to put my camera on the charger. So thanks for understanding. Thanks for watching, and I'll guys see you tomorrow. Stay cool. Bye, guys.